Hello dear students, I am Anshika Chauhan. Once again welcome you in your computer classes. Hope you are keeping safe at home and your studies are also going well in your vacations. Okay, so in our last videos we have already completed our lesson number 1 and lesson number 2. In this video we are going to study and to start our lesson number 3rd. So you can open your books now.
So we are on lesson number 3rd, which is computer viruses and detection. So what is virus? Today we all are suffering from a very dangerous virus, which is coronavirus. Okay, the whole world is suffering from it. So viruses not only affect to the human beings but also the machines, especially the electronic machines, and the computers are mostly affected by the viruses. So first of all, let's see what we are going to study in this chapter today. So first of all, introduction we will see, then computer virus, then harmful effect of these virus on the computer, types of computer viruses, protection measures, and antivirus. These all things we will cover today in this chapter. So first of all, introduction. A computer virus is a destructive software program. Mostly maximum time it is seen that virus always affects to the software part of a computer. It can spread from one computer to another by use of disk, networks, email, etc. What does it mean? The external parts or the external things that we insert or use or share with our computer system, it transfers from that virus. So computer virus is a program that is usually made to corrupt or delete data on a computer by erasing information available on the hard disk. Okay, whatever information or data we are using in our system that affect or that corrupt or delete our data on the computer. Okay, so once a virus is active, it loads and gets saved on the computer memory. Okay, so how does it work? As soon as it enters in our system or in our computer, it became active, loads, and then gets saved on the computer memory. It copies itself to the hard disk and system files and corrupts them. Okay, what does the corrupt means? It destroys or it damages or deletes our data. Okay, now nextly we will see the harmful effects of virus on the computer. So harms caused by computer viruses. Though most of the virus programs are applied to confuse and irritate the operators. Operators means the one who is using or operating on the computer. But other viruses can prove to be very harmful to a computer system. Okay, serious harms they can cause. So they can modify or corrupt files. Then they can delete data. Then second other main thing is what is the main problem with the viruses? They steal passwords. Okay, then what is the use? You will think, what is the use of stealing the password? Many important files we save in our documents. Okay, so what we put for the security, we put the password. So by the viruses, while the virus enters in our system, it steals our password too. Okay, then computer virus does not damage the keyboard and monitor. In the earlier lines I told you, na, then especially they affects the software part of the computer. Okay, understood? Then routes of virus attacks. What does it mean? It means what are the paths or lanes or the ways of attacking the virus, how they attack to our system. So some of the routes from which a virus can attack a computer system are, first of all, email. Okay, then infected pen drive and CDs, downloading infected files, starting an infected application. Okay, that's why we should verify all the things before inserting it into our system. So types of computer viruses. There are many types of computer viruses. Some of them are mentioned in our book also. So first of all, bombs. So these viruses gets activated after a particular time and cause damage to the computer system. Okay, after entering in the system, it take little bit time to activate, and then slowly it shows the its effect. Okay, then boot sector viruses. These are very risky as they damage the boot sector part of a hardware, hard disk or floppy disk where data is stored. As the name also indicate, boot sector viruses. Then email viruses. These viruses enter the computer system when an infected email or its attachment is opened. Okay. For example, if we are getting mails and plus attachments means attached files are also there and they are infected with the virus. In the same way, our computer or system will also be affected by the same Trojans. These viruses can destroy data of a computer system and appear in the form of infected computer, videos and games, etc. That worms, these viruses make a copy of themselves and spread everywhere to affect the speed of a computer system, means it multiplies. Okay, worms multiplies, they goes on increasing themselves and spread. Okay, then what is our next procedure topic? Protection measures. What are the protection measures we have to take in mind? We have to keep in mind to not to be affected by these viruses. So these are some of the protection measures seek to prevent a virus from entering into the computer system. First of all, do not use an infected CD or pen drive. Okay. Then do not open or download files from malicious websites. Use security passwords to limit outsiders access to a computer system. Don't allow outsiders directly to enter your computer system. Get an antivirus program installed. Okay, this is very important that in every system an antivirus program should be installed. Okay, now what is antivirus? Very important it is. Antivirus programs are used to detect and to remove viruses. Okay, this is the treatment for the to treat the virus, to cure from the infected system. So we can install any of the antivirus system readily available in the market. So examples of some antiviruses are shown here. We can see it from here. First of all, Norton, AVG, F-Secure, Kaspersky. ठीक है? Okay, students. Then using of an antivirus software. How to use? We have to install an antivirus software to scan for any virus on our computer system. We have to surely install these antivirus software. Okay. Now scanning of the computer. Okay. Then we follow these steps to scan a computer using an antivirus software generally. So why we scan? To know that what is the main problem we are facing with our system. Okay, for that we have to scan. For these steps are given. Open the antivirus window, click on the scan option to initiate scanning. Okay, then second, click on the scan option. You will be taken to various scan options. Then third, click on full screen to scan all the drives. Okay, to scan all the drives, we have to put it on full screen mode that we can see here. Okay, and after the scan is completed, a message confirming protection to computer appears. Protection of computer appears. Then click on the close button to finish the task. Okay, so these are the simple 4 steps to scan the computer. Okay, then internal devices scanning, external. So these were the internal programs. Now external devices scanning. As we take an external device like a CD-ROM or pen drive to a computer, the antivirus software asks to confirm scanning. As we click on the full screen option, scanning begins, and if a virus is detected, a message is displayed and the antivirus deletes it. Okay, external devices, these are for the scanning, and these acts as the antiviruses also. Okay, so do you know we have to update our antivirus software to fight against any new viruses that may appear quite often. Okay, with new features, the viruses came. So for that we have our antivirus software should be updated accordingly.
Okay, dear students, this was our lesson number 3rd. Hope you have understood well this chapter. It is very easy. And in our next video, we will do the exercise as well as the question answer of this chapter plus the remaining part of lesson number 2. Okay, thank you.